Montana, a former bodybuilder, inspired by Bobby Lashley, showing his strength. Oh! Look at Tank Ledger.
Listen, I thought we might see some nervous jitters first time out for Tank Ledger, but he looks as comfortable as possible.
Tank Ledger has also been described as the ultimate showman. Had the internet on fire this week, and now going for the cover, maybe a victory in his debut, and Montana kicking out.
You imagine the buzz on social media. First night out here on Level Up, and Tank Ledger is victorious.
Now looking to make the tag as Ikemen Jiro comes in, and Jiro headed for the top rope, and Jiro! Seen some of that tag team chemistry already between Jiro and Ledger.
Earlier, style strong.
Style strong, and look, we saw Bryson Montana tweet recently as Ledger tags back in there. Jiro left a bad Yelp review about his nightclub, and Montana was not happy about that.
Well, you know, those things happen. Sometimes your connection freezes and you hit it 1 star instead of 5.
Oh, and speaking of connection.
Great tag team continuity.
And here goes the cover. Oh, and Montana just kicking out.
That's what Duke Hudson does, instigating.
Stepping up for his teammate, now the cover from Montana, and oh, Ledger kicking out.
That was a sign of the inexperience of Tank Ledger as a tag is made to Duke Hudson, getting slightly distracted by Hudson's words, and now advantage Hudson Montana.
Hudson showboating there for a second, going right at Ledger. Look, Duke Hudson has been able to come to Level Up, build momentum, go back to NXT when he's needed to do so. It's been very effective for Hudson. Oh.
Hudson has found his lane of comfort right now. It is Tank Ledger fighting for his life, trying to fight out of the corner.
Tag made now as Montana enters. Hudson holding on to Ledger. Oh, Bryson Montana right back on Ledger. Both Montana and Ledger fairly inexperienced. Montana still rather new to enter competition. But you look at his physique, you gotta admit, he is a force, Bryson Montana.
Obviously great physique, but you gotta have substance to back it up over time. Sustained wins, sustained success. That's how you make your name around these parts.
Tank Ledger showing he is no lesser than Montana. Oh!
Just shoved back, face first into the corner, but
Ledger
diving
quick
into the tag.
And here comes Ikemen Jiro with his innovative offense. Oh, taking out Duke Hudson. And now the jacket punches Byron. That's why the jacket stays on.
My jacket can't do that.
You just gotta try. Oh!